So this is my very first episode and podcast series called Creating a Soft Life with Gabby. Just to give you a brief of what it's about, is pretty much just talking about self-care, mental health, and how to get in touch with like your feminine side, how to get in touch with yourself and who you are, and how to implement those type of activities and those ideas and stuff into your life. So the first thing that I want to bring up is, how do you guys feel about a no phones, no social media day? Because that's my very first thing as self-care, is to get rid of phones and social media. Now, social media can be both good and bad. I can understand that. But lately, I feel like it's been a lot more bad than good. Like, I feel like almost every time I go on social media, somebody's been shot, somebody died, somebody did this, somebody did that. Like, there's a lot happening in the world right now, and it's all over social media. And it's so draining. And it takes away from, like, personal, relationship, personal interactions. Like, you go on an app all day, you waste time on this app all day doing nothing, and life is passing you by. The interactions that could have benefited you, you pass by. The experience that you could have faced passes you by. Everything is passing you by because you are attached to social media and your phone. And it's like, I've been to restaurants where they're a couple, and like, instead of having face-to-face conversations, we're on your phones. And I noticed that with my own boyfriend and me, like when we go out to eat and stuff, we're both on our phones, and I'm just like, is this what we're supposed to be doing? Like, this is a restaurant. People talk at restaurants, people eat at restaurants, and we're on our phones. So I've been trying to put my phone away while I'm out with my boyfriend or whatever. And listen, it's hard. I know it's hard. It's social media. You can get addicted. That's what social media is. It's something that's very addictive. And so it's hard to just stop instantly and just put it away. But for our emotional and mental sake, even physical, we have to put it away. At some point, whether it's for an hour, 30 minutes, a whole day, it needs to be put away. Because we're missing so much. Like, especially the kids. The kids are missing so much because they have nothing but technology now. Like, were you ever forced to be outside like these kids are now? Like, these kids now, they have to be forced to be outside. I was never forced to be outside. Like, we were forced to come inside. I was outside every day. My baby sister at the time had to be with me. We always had to go for walks. We always had to go outside. My mom literally kicked us out of the house almost every single day to go outside. And after that, it pretty much got addicted. So we all went outside. And then we had like neighborhood games. So like everybody in the neighborhood came outside, and we would do like capture the flag, or we'll do manhunt, or we'll do flag football. Like, everybody was out there. And you don't see that now. And the only thing that changed between now and then is social media. The only thing that changed between now and then is phones. The only thing that changed from back then to now is technology. So it's like, it's good, but then it's bad. And so I want to experience more. I feel like we all need to experience more. We all need to be outside. And this is, I feel like, the best way to start is to put down your phones, put down social media, and go outside. That's pretty much where I'm at. Even if you don't go outside, you don't have to go outside, because I know if you live in Florida like I do, being outside is literally like death. It is so freaking hot outside. It's not even funny. So if you don't want to go outside, I completely understand that. But that still doesn't mean that you have to be at home on your phones and social media all day. You can do a puzzle, you can do art, you can do exercises. Like, there's a lot that you can do inside your house. If you have family, do family game day. Like, my mom used to do family game day where we put our phones away and we did nothing but like board games, card games. We'll have subs and wings and chips and salsa, and we'll play games for a couple of hours, and then she'll kick us out of the house to go outside, and then we'll have a family movie night. And still no phones. We had to go with our phones all day, and it was so much fun. Like, I loved it. It's little things like that that makes you enjoy life. And how can you enjoy life if you're constantly comparing yourself to others? And that's another thing about social media. You're comparing yourself to others. You have never met this person a day in your life, and yet you see them in fancy cars and fancy houses. You see them at, like, they're a size 2, and they have this much money, and they're doing this, and they're going over here and everything. And you just start comparing your life to somebody you never met, who does not blink an eye, who does not care, who does not know you. But you are comparing everything you have to them, and you are ending up being dissatisfied with your own life. When at the same time, even if they are having a better life than you, or even if they are more successful, whatever, you are still better than somebody else. Like, and social media takes that away. Like, even I have been guilty of comparing myself to other people. Especially when me and my boyfriend got together, I used to compare myself to whatever lady that he was following. Whether she was a model, whether she was his friend. Even back then, I didn't know that they were friends. That he had, I was comparing myself to his cousins and to his sisters. But at the time, I did not know that they were his cousin or his sister. Because, we just got together. And I'm just like, look at him following this supermodel, who has this kind of hips and this kind of this and this kind of... And he'll be like, Gabby, what are you talking about? First of all, I'm with you, not with them. He'll be like, second of all, that's my sister, or that's my cousin, or whatever. Why are you? And it hit me like, I'm comparing myself to someone that I don't even know. Even if I did know them, why am I comparing my life and my life to them? Like, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of social media at this point? At this point, it's becoming more addictive. It's becoming more dangerous. It's taken away from relationships. It's taken away from old-fashioned talking. Like, what happened to old-fashioned talking? Like, hey, how you doing? Let's talk face to face. No, you have social media where people say and do whatever they feel like doing. Like, what's the benefit? What's the benefit? And I'm not gonna say, I will say there are benefits. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that there's not. Social media can be good, like I said. It can be good. People have found relationships. People have grown their business. People have, been able to explore. Like, they see someone on social media in Bali, and, they're talking about their traveling, vlog or whatever, and it got you inspired to do the same thing. Like, there's benefits to it, but are you really, is it really satisfying you? Like, you personally, is it really satisfying you? Do you feel like you are benefiting from social media? If you are, then I'll shut up. If you're not, then put it away. Put it away. Go a whole day with no phones, no social media, and explore. And see how you feel afterwards. Because that's what I'm trying to do. And being outside, like just going on walks and being outside, has been so much. It honestly has been so much fun. Even if I go by myself, it's fun to me. And it's relaxing. And it's like, I get to watch the clouds. You know, I get to watch the people who's walking around me and everything. And I get to see so much stuff. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, it's exciting. Like, oh my God, that cloud looks like a camel. Like, who knew that there was clouds out here shaped like a camel? Or, I've never seen that kind of tree before. I've never seen that kind of berries before. Like, how would you know what berries to eat and what not to eat if you're on your phone? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, it's like, it's just, it's so, it could be so much fun with no phones and no technology. And I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, because I definitely tried to do the no phone and no social media thing, and I lasted way longer than I thought it would. But I definitely only lasted like 4 hours without it. And then afterwards, I'm like, okay, I can't do this. So, but it's mostly because my dad sends me, he's the type of parent that sends out memes and, you know, GIFs and videos and stuff that he thinks is funny. But it's like, if you send me one more video, I'm going to block you. That's my dad. He's the type of person that would send like 15 videos back to back, think they're all hilarious. And I'm not gonna lie, some of them are kind of funny, but at the same time, it's like, bro, if you don't stop, I'm going to take away your phone and you're going to be grounded. I need you to stop. Okay? And he works, so it's like, I don't even know how he has time to do all of this. I think he really just does it because he bothers. Like, he knows that it's just annoying. And I think he enjoys annoying me. Which makes sense, because I've been annoying him since I was born. But, so I definitely blame that on him. But I want to try again. And I want to see how far I can go without it. See what new things I can see without it. You know, the people watching, the animal watching. I want to see what else can happen without my phones. And I feel like this should be the start of our self-care plan. Having no phone, no social media, no nothing for a whole day. And see how much it frees us. How much we can embrace around us. How much we have missed so much because of the gadgets that are in our hands. Take a break from it, you know, relax. And let's see where this journey takes us. No phones, no social media, no computers. Because people try to see the computers. No computers. You know? And see where that takes you. Like I said, I lasted like 4 hours. But those 4 hours were so fun because I went outside. I did Just Dance. I was in here sweating. When I tell you, my shirt and everything was full of sweat. But I felt so good. And then I went outside for a walk. And then I met my neighbor. You know, totally forgot her name. I'm really bad with names. But I met her. And, you know, I noticed that I live in a very quiet and safe, like, it's little stuff like that. I noticed that, you know, going on certain trails, you see a lot more animals than others. I noticed that I'm not really meant to walk more than 2 miles. No, little stuff like that. So, anyways, let's just see how this goes. Okay? And we will check back in on Friday and see what our progress was. And that is it for today's episode. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Hopefully it's been enlightening for you. If not, I'm so sorry for wasting your time. So that is it. That's all I got for you guys. Love you. Bye.